money in the bank. Come on with a dank, skrilling in the tank, rolling with the gang. You sitting out on the sideline tripping, I go to the hole with the rock like Pippin. Yeah. I'm okay.
Though, welcome back to Woodward Waits live on WoodSports.com. It means you might spend more action on Chris, Nicholas Koloff. We got Brendan Bomarito on the massage chair. We'll send you some ram shots of him getting massages if you guys would like to. Also, Saudis. Hearing they might be buying the NBA Cup, the Emirates Cup, it may be called. Listen, hit up Brendan Bomarito for sponsorship of Woodward Sports.
You want to sponsor Woodward Sports.
Woodward Sports brought to you by the Emirates. Great place, great spot. Emails in the chat. Smash the like button, be a friend to the friends, share the stream. Spinning, how was your Saturday?
Saturday was fun. I had a great time in East Lansing. Shout out to the Bomaritos for being great hosts of us at their tailgate. And shout out to Harriet for giving us the interview. And there was a live band performing in the tailgates right over there. It was really sweet. Obviously, Michigan State didn't get the job done, and Michigan ended up taking care of business in that second half. But Feldman Chevrolet of Lansing and Ryan Palter, Joe Rodriguez, those guys took care of us, as did Art and Jakes of Lansing. They took care of business, so we really appreciate all of them for supporting us and showing us a good time. And it was good to be back on campus. It was the first time in a long time, and I missed it.
Did you get in the feels?
I did a little bit, yeah.
Well, we'll see the fall Michigan State campus.
Yeah, I got in the feels a little bit. Yeah, it was good to be back on. I guess it was the first time in about 5 years I've been on campus.
I saw you got called sir.
I got called sir
officially
at a tailgate. Yeah. Yep. that fucking kid called me sir. I couldn't be mean to him because he's a supporter of the show, supporter of the network. I appreciated him walking up and saying he watches the show, but he said, "Yeah, thank you, sir." I was like, you're lucky. But no, for real. Shout out to them. Shout out to every ton of people that watch the show, support where we're walking up and saying hi. So, yeah, it was very cool. And got the backdoor cover from Michigan State.
Okay, so I was going to ask, when is he paying up? Is he paying today?
I texted him today. He said he's going to figure out with his boss when he should do it. And so probably it's going to be sometime this week, I'd assume.
Is he going to cop out and do it on Halloween? That'd be kind of hoe.
That would be kind of hoe, but it'd still be funny.
I want it to be on a regular fucking Tuesday.
Yeah.
So people walk in like, what the fuck is going on in there?
So we'll
I
see.
think it'd be good for business.
We're going to have him back on the show the day he does it.
Because people are going to post him.
Yeah.
Hey, look at this at Feldman Chevrolet.
Mm-hmm.
I think, shout out to you in the backdoor
Birdman
cover.
Was not there, John Effing Lord.
Birdman was not there.
Yeah, the backdoor cover took me out of hitting my parlay and my exact correct score pick'em.
Yeah.
And now you owe pizza. Friday.
No, I don't.
My parlay did hit, and Justin tried to do a parlay, and I switched a leg of it from Michigan's Marsh to Michigan State's Marsh, and Michigan State's Marsh did get the yardage, and Michigan's didn't.
That's a no-brainer.
My parlay hit, his didn't.
Michigan State is the better Marsh.
Yep.
Not the better team, unfortunately. Not the better coach.
No.
Michigan's got the better coach right now. I think he's got the better team.
What?
Adam,
he's got 3 Big Ten wins. He's not the better coach.
Yeah, but he's also got a better team.
I don't want to hear it. This is not a Sharon versus.
No, both guys showed their ass. By the way,
Adam Nick Pye in the Woodward Sports Chat says, "Spenny, did you relive your Steph's and Steph's college years and bang any threes?" No threes were banged. You got to throw a bone to a three to appreciate the nines.
My balls are hot.
Sure, dude.
You can ask Brendan, you can ask Nick, you can ask Justin when he gets here. Ladies were feeling Spenny over the weekend. Multiple female suitors walk up to me. Got to fight them off with a stick these days. It's the arms. Shut up, Planet Fitness. No, but
hot?
Because I'm gonna get it right up in ya.
Super hot ones.
Why you?
I just didn't pursue it. I was just there taking it in.
We had a live show today.
We had a live show going on. I wanted to show Justin the town afterwards. I ended up sleeping with Justin that night.
So you did
the Red Roof Inn in East Lansing. You guys dropped the fucking ball, man. That was bad. I mean, I knew it was a shithole before I booked there, so I wasn't expecting much.
Like Red Roof anywhere is a shithole.
It is a shithole, and it was $250. So I knew what I was getting. But literally,
that's still
the check-in time was noon. I showed up at 1:30. They said I couldn't check in until 3.
How'd they say it?
Because they were cleaning my room. They were cleaning my room, so we couldn't check in until 3. So I just had to leave my shit in my car and then Uber to campus. And when we get back, reeks like cigarettes in the room. Like somebody had just smoked a full pack of cigarettes in that room right before we walked in the door. It was awful. Didn't even take the cover, slept on top of the covers. Grabbed a blanket out of my car. It was a complete shithole.
But now your blanket probably smells like cigarettes.
Yeah. But listen, all I needed was a place to rest my head because we only stayed in that room for about 5 hours, and I was asleep for the whole time. Shout out to East Lansing. Never disappoints. One of my favorite places on earth. Beautiful, beautiful campus, man. I missed it. And walking through that campus in the fall time, you got the tailgates going. You got football in the air. It was awesome.
Some lady on parole probably cleaned your fucking room, smoking a cigarette the whole time.
Yeah, probably.
That's how Red Roof Inn gets down. Did you go to the actual campus or just the Art and Jake's?
I pulled up to Art and Jake's, got treated like a king immediately.
Nice.
They smashed it out of the ballpark.
They're
We're
the best.
talking Asian pot stickers. We're talking ahi tuna. We're talking bang bang shrimp tacos, steak. We're talking Barvanian pretzels.
Yeah.
Buffalo wings.
Yeah.
Some ice cold brewskis with the
Wrecked
boys.
up over here right now.
I think we had some blue and green shooters were around there. Yeah, there was an incredible job by Art and Jake's. Great waitresses. Great hosts.
Shout out Jersey.
Shout out Jersey. Shout
Her
out
name was
Brendan.
Jersey?
Her name was Jersey.
That's kind of cool.
She's really cute too, and she did a great job. And
Took care of the boys all night long.
And she was tipped well after.
Yup.
We
I
made
got
sure
a
of it.
coffee so I could make sure to tip her.
Yeah. Shout out to Brendan. Shout out to Tony that came on the show, and it was good having those guys on. I love the people at Art and Jake's, man.
Brendan's a good guy.
Brendan's a good guy. Tony's a good guy. They were both faking being Michigan State fans for the broadcast. Tony's a Notre Dame fan.
Yeah,
Brendan
so
was a
funny.
Michigan fan. But they gave away jerseys. Art and Jake's took care of us, man. They always do. And we say the ads, we do the stuff.
It's cool.
There's
you get to experience
taglines.
it. Yeah.
There's literally no better place to watch a game than RJ. There's TVs everywhere. We are watching the Red Wings come back from a 4-goal deficit right next to Michigan,
that was
Michigan
nuts.
State. And we're getting all this food, top tier food. The steak
was
bites that they
killer.
had, it was like a chopped up steak on a cheese bread.
With
With au jus dipping sauce, dude.
it was like a French dip, but good steak on top instead of the shredded steak.
So, Nick,
Yeah.
are you coming in out with the boys for the Commanders game? Because we'll be in Shelby Township at the Art and
I
Jake's.
will not be.
You motherfucker. This guy.
Surprise.
Surprise. That was one of the games that I was not on when I was told to pick a few games to do. I am not going to be there. I'll be up north.
We're talking about hanging out.
I'll be up north.
Nice to
I'm
pick and
taking
choose your
Friday.
friendships,
We're
Nick.
taking
friends.
Friday
He'll be
off.
with his friends.
Friday off as well.
He'll be with his friends.
Guy hates us.
I'll be out Friday as well.
We're your work friends. Just
Yeah,
say
we're
it.
just
I am leaving
we're just
Thursday.
co-workers.
Yeah.
You know
All right.
what? I had responsible beers on
did.
the show on
did.
Saturday. How about it, boys?
That
We're
was-
growing over
yeah.
here.
That was a
Responsible.
responsible night by Nick.
Got water.
Had a
Got
coffee.
food in me. Coffee. It was phenomenal. And I'm out here growing. Trying to be a better guy. So
Yeah.
here we go.
Except to your friends.
Except to your friends, yeah.
Jesus.
Still treating us like shit.
Fuck you.
Shout out to again.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody that played a role in the weekend. Nick, KG, Brendan, Justin, our guy Ryan Palter, everybody at Art and Jake's, everybody at Feldman Chevrolet Lansing. It was so much fun. I had a great time. I love being in East Lansing. I'm gonna come back soon. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I asked because Nick, Michigan guy. Have you ever been to Michigan State campus?
Yeah, I used to party there with my brother a lot. I honestly, probably one of the reasons why I didn't go out is maybe I didn't trust myself, but also I've had a couple back-to-back long weekends where it was getting to me a little bit, so I was ready to take the back seat a little bit. But yeah, I've had really great times out in East Lansing, times where it's been long, long nights.
Yeah, you know what's crazy?
Late walks, running from the feds. You guys know how that goes.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what?
Yes, big time.
You ran from the feds at Michigan State?
I have, and Central.
Oh,
Not caught
Central.
by
That's
either.
that's a weekly
Not
weekly
caught-
occurrence at Central.
Not caught by either.
What's the Michigan State story?
It's just booking it from the feds. I was like 18, I think.
Party got broke up?
It was walking, like back,
Oh, shit.
drunk as shit.
Yeah, they
Ready
do
to
that at
roll.
Michigan State, I feel like, a lot. There's never let you just walk home. They got to fucking pull people.
Drunk disorderly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
I was underage.
We're walking home, though.
I was underage, though, so, like, I, like, was
I guess
in a
if
spot where I
we're
was
being
vulnerable.
assholes, you know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Allegedly.
Oh, but were you being an asshole?
No. I was just
I'm sure
drunk
Nick
as
was
shit.
being a perfect citizen.
I
As
seen
a-
someone.
As an underage guy,
And he
I was
was-
not talking mad shit. I'll tell you that.
I was
straight up.
walking back from Michigan State one night,
Allegedly.
and I saw my boy from high school. He's like, "Yo, Easy." He didn't call me Easy, but fucking, but he's literally he got arrested. He came into the street, said what up, and started getting arrested. I just started running. I was like, "Oh fuck!" It was Michigan State. Don't play up there.
Yeah.
Police school.
I one time, by the way, big reveal. I am
Yeah.
not a dog.
Yeah. We got
It
it.
did happen. It did finally happen.
I called it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
I
I know.
called it.
Yeah.
Spencer's been calling it for 8 weeks, so he finally got it right.
Nah,
Fair.
I
That's
said,
fair too.
I said
Oh.
the spreads were going to get you.
Your new nose
Oh.
fucked you over.
It did. It did. I'm 0 for 1 in this
That
nose.
water in the ear
I'm
helped
0
you.
for 1.
Yeah, dude, you need that magic water back, brother.
But I did have a story when I was at
He's got a
state.
vial. He snorts it before the pig. He's got the water in it.
Dude, give me the smelling salts again. I'll go perfect. I promise. But when I was at state, allegedly, I was Waldo for Halloween. And I was walking back to my place with, I was like 20 at the time, and I was walking back to my spot with like a 6-pack. And then the cops pull me over. They're like, "Hey, Waldo, pour out the beers." And I'm like, "You found me." And I was thinking, I was totally off guard. I was like not taking it seriously at all. I didn't know. And then she was kind of like, "Yo, I'm not going to bust you, but I could bust you right now. Don't be fucking stupid." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, my bad."
Yeah, I can see you drunk saying some dumb shit like that.
Yeah, because
By the way,
I was totally off guard. Did not know that was the thing.
I just want to read this one comment because DNC ENT watched the Michigan State stream, and to Nick, he says it's crazy because Nick said he was being responsible beers, but DNC says it's crazy because if you listen to it, Nick was the one who sounded drunk.
That's crazy gaslighting, and I stopped at halftime, and I had a few beers, literally. So, fuck you, DNC, you little prick. Go make some bets for tonight. Make us some money. Make us some money, all right? How about you? How about you give us a parlay, bud?
I'm pretty good at masking my drunkenness.
No, you're not.
I think I am.
Also,
No,
Spenny
dude.
and
You
Justin
guys
were
know you too
gaslighting
well.
a little bit.
What'd you say?
I was
so,
gaslighting you the whole time.
Yeah.
You didn't seem that drunk.
I was hammered.
Yeah.
So well,
what?
I stopped watching right before the halftime.
I showed up hammered. I was drinking all day.
Yeah. I never seen Justin drunk yet either.
Justin was drunk. Justin was yelling a little bit. He was drunk. But we were tailgating all day. Shout out
what
Art
it's
and
about.
Jakes.
Hey, shout out to Detroit Gunny. He's a few minutes late, lost track of time, had to change his kids' pull-ups. Potty training is no joke. Potty training is not for the weak. It's very frustrating. Teaching kids anything is not for the weak. Shout out to teachers. You'd be like, fucking like, this is right here, dude, the fucking thing. Like, it's and it's what, huh? Anyway, sorry. That's way off track. Let's go to break. Start the show, talk some sports.
Sports Equinox. Of course, parlays are lit. Oh, yeah.
Tonight's, World
four.
Series.
Yeah.
Pistons playing. Monday Night Football. Who's
Hockey.
missing?
Real quick, want to shout this out. Justice Haynes, leading rusher in the Big Ten.
Oh, yeah.
More yards per carry than Blake Corum, Kenneth Walker, and Saquon Barkley right now. Best transfer in America.
Unfortunately, about that situation is he is gay. But allegedly.
Why is that unfortunate?
Beating our ass. No, yeah, Justice Haynes, he's a dog. He is a dog. And Michigan State's, we're going to get into it later probably, but
Yes, do it next.
Michigan State's defense, they gave him a shot. They gave him a shot, and they kept that game close, but the offense couldn't do anything.
A couple decent coaches in the market, too.
Yeah, couple.
Couple long. We'll talk about it, but
Still
first,
on
Nick, if you had gotten caught, if you didn't run them down and run away like Haynes, what kind of lawyer would you have needed?
You would have needed Ven Johnson over at Ven Johnson Law, because corporations, the government, even your insurance company will do whatever it takes to minimize their liability and withhold your compensation. So when something goes wrong, make Ven Johnson your first call and get a fighter in your corner. Contact Ven today at venfights.com.
And Art and Jakes.
Art and Jakes, ladies and gentlemen, we just gave them an ad read before we got to the actual ad read because we actually love this place.
Shout out Art.
Art and Jakes, 80 TVs wall to wall, 22 draft beers, 90 food items. Listen, and I said this before too. Asking Brendan, hey, you own the joint. Like, what do I order here? What kind of food should I get? And if he can't give me an answer because it's all that good, That's confirmation, brother. The food's amazing. Make sure you head up and find Art and Jake's near you. Join the AJ's fan club for special perks and deals at artandjakes.com.
Get ready for the ultimate sports experience. Join former University of Michigan star and NFL sensation Braylon Edwards alongside the charismatic Shep.
Braylon Edwards, touchdown Michigan!
As they break down the latest in sports like never before. Tune into the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards!
Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. only on the Woodward Sports Network. Don't miss out on hot topics, insider insights, and the banter that keeps you coming back for more.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports. A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man-meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
Jungle Juice, ladies and gentlemen, they got it all from the pre-rolls to the gummies to the sugar cones. It's the Jungle Juice and over 200 different dispensaries across the state, including your local jars. Check out Jungle Juice, get Jungle Juice at a jars near you. What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Weights Live, WoodSports.com. He's my spin more Raxter.
Hello.
Chris, Nicholas Koloff, smash like button, be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream. Spinny.
Yeah.
A man that once coached in the state of Michigan multiple times was let go. One man that currently coaches in Michigan, still employed. John Smith, gone. Brian Kelly, available.
Yeah.
How do you not?
I mean, that would be a great hire. I think Brian Kelly would be a great hire if you decide to. You definitely got to bring him in and talk to him. Like you said, he knows how to recruit in Michigan. He knows how to recruit in the Midwest, so that would immediately give you a good leg up there. But we'll see what happens. I mean, a lot of people are going to be calling Brian Kelly, and hopefully Michigan State gets rid of Jonathan Smith next week or right now. I don't know why he's still there.
How do you feel? I am in the camp of, like, you should probably let these guys ride the season out. Because I feel like you cause more problems sometimes, unless you have somebody who's ready to step up when you fire guys mid-season.
No, I want to win as many games as I can, and you normally get a bump. That interim coach bump is an actual thing. You fire him, you bring in a guy, or you promote a guy on that staff that is not dishwater on the sidelines, that actually brings some fire, that will actually get these guys riled up. You can steal a game or two like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I would do it. I think you're wasting your time every game that you trot out Jonathan Smith as the head coach.
My hope for Jonathan Smith, because obviously you saw the hire, and you're like, this guy is fucking boring. Like, there's just it's just bland. I thought maybe, hopefully, he's maybe one of those super geniuses on the offensive side of the ball. No, it's just nothing. And I remember the very first time
pitiful.
It's been, yeah, dude. And you got your quarterback too. It's not like you got a guy that was like brand new freshman. Like, you got a guy that's played in your system. And like last year, okay, let's give Childs a year to evolve a little bit, and still nothing.
Mm-hmm.
He's been a big disappointment for Michigan State, in my opinion. He hasn't brought nothing that felt like what the Big Ten's traditionally been, what Michigan State's traditionally been, at least in our lifetimes.
Yeah.
In terms of just, like, at least some punch, smash mouth football, like none of that, nothing. And then he hasn't brought the flashy side of shit either. It's just he's been nothing.
Bad.
It's like that time when Quagmire goes off on Brian. He's like, you don't watch your kids. You don't do this. You don't. The worst, you're fucking bored.
Yeah.
He's got no gimmick, no nothing. He's just fucking good riddance. I can't even like you for your personality. Like, you fucking suck at everything.
Yeah. The play calling isn't there. The offense is weak. And, he's not bringing anything to the table right now. He's got this team just, like, Joe Rossi was out there calling the game of his life in the first half against this Michigan offense.
Yeah.
And he was doing everything he could to keep the team in the game. And they did. The defense was playing great. They were making stops. And Michigan's defense was giving our offense fits. And even when it wasn't like Michigan's defense, like the talent overcoming
the refs,
the play calling, the execution, everything was bad. There wasn't a single thing that you could look at on the offensive side of the ball outside of Malik Frazier that they did well.
Because there was that offsides call. Obviously, I'm sure you guys discussed it on the stream.
Or Makai Frazier, excuse me.
Yeah, we didn't see that actual replay on the stream. We didn't have that look at it because on the stream, it looked like he was offside. Like, straight up. Even Spenny said it during the stream because that's the angle that we got. Yeah. We had no idea that it was onside. That is 100% game-changing play.
It was.
There's no other way around it. The text that you sent into our group chat, we didn't have that angle at all. Like, when we were on the stream. So we just had to, react to what we saw. And it looked like a clear offside, what we saw, but it obviously wasn't. And it did change the game. Like, that was the biggest play of the game. That was called a penalty when...
Great poll.
There was a couple big ones. There's the no call on the pass interference. Two, yeah. Like, I mean, you're not going to win a game when you don't execute on offense, but it doesn't help when you have things like that.
The first one was in the middle of the field.
Yeah.
Both were on third down, if I'm not mistaken, too.
Yeah, it sucks. It sucks, man.
I mean, Michigan didn't need the calls to beat. Like, it's crazy. Let them play.
Michigan State their offense was awful.
Yeah, I'll just never forget the first time they matched up with John Smith and Sharon Moore. And John Smith was, like, on the other side of the field being buddy-buddy Sharon Moore. And that was, like, red flag number one, but just he still never brought the intensity to the rivalry at all at any point. I don't know. But, yeah, Brian Kelly on the market, Franklin on the market.
Yeah.
Is there Gruden possibly in the market?
John Gruden.
I mean, that's the go-to.
Billy Napier.
Do you think they're going to – he's going to get fired, right? I mean, Jay Bass didn't even bring this guy in.
He has to be fired. Has to.
And then, Nick, I mean, for you, too, like, I'm not going to lie, and I know I'm way ahead of it right here. I know there's diehard Michigan fans that are not going to take this the wrong way. Don't care. I've never been impressed with Sharon Moore as a head coach. Never. At any point, not even as a play caller. If I see a guy like Brian Kelly on the market, too, and I have, like, a Bryce Underwood, I'm like, bro, I'm fucking Sharon Moore, if you don't make the playoffs, that's my excuse to get rid of you and bring in a Brian Kelly.
Also, Brian Kelly is notoriously not shown up when it's the big games.
It's fair.
I mean, he has a ton of talent with LSU. What's he doing over there?
Yeah.
Obviously, it's the SEC compared to the Big Ten schedule, but I'm not in any rush right now to get rid of Sharon. Are there things where he just has to get his mind, like, opened up on? Yes. He's still just... It blows my mind. He still thinks we're playing Penn State without Jim Harbaugh right now.
His offense is John Smith's personality. Bland.
I know, and it pisses me off. And then when he does do, like, crazy plays, it's a 1st and 10 play action to Donovan McCulley, 30 yards downfield, where only he can catch the ball in a 17% time of the 17% of the time you catch it. It's like, and then you're down behind the sticks, 2nd and 10. You're going to run the ball up the middle for maybe 2, and then you're 3rd and long with a freshman quarterback that you don't trust to throw over the middle right now. So they need to work on that part of it. But I also will say this team has everything ahead of them still. Like, with a freshman quarterback, is he some generational guy right now? I heard Neil talking a little bit earlier. No, he's not. You see the traits, though, straight up. And you are growing. When you chose Bryce Underwood to be your quarterback this year, you are riding and dying with him no matter what. And you still have everything in front of you. You just want to see him make more strides getting into that Ohio State game. And that's where I need him and Sharon to get on the same page.
There's been some bad drops, too, man. I'm not going to lie. The Michigan
Samaj, can we not play him ever again? Is that too harsh?
It's weird because he's a playmaker.
Does he catch the ball in practice?
Yeah.
Who, Samaj Morgan?
Yeah, because
Probably not.
Honestly.
We got a super chat from Michigander 1212. He says, MSU is a regional program. Brian will probably never get MSU to the playoffs, but he will consistently get MSU to a bowl game. Your floor would be 6-6 every year, and you should want that at this point. I agree.
That is a floor you should want for sure. But I mean, you don't think Brian Kelly could get MSU to a playoff? I do.
I think he could too.
I think he very easily
I
could.
feel like that's the exact spot he needs to be put in too, because like it's going to hopefully reignite some fire in him a little bit as well. Because he used to be a really good coach. I thought he was really good at Notre Dame. It was the big ones, yeah. But
Cincinnati and Notre Dame.
Cincinnati,
he was very good.
Wasn't he at Central there for a little bit too? Like Central was balling for a little bit, like Grand Valley. Yeah, like I think Brian Kelly's a good coach, and that might reignite. Maybe he got a little too comfortable.
If Kurt Signetti can get Indiana to back-to-back playoffs, Brian Kelly can get Michigan State to a playoff.
I agree. Now, hopefully, you find a Signetti, and it doesn't have to be a Brian Kelly. You find out that way, but like that's also a lot asking for a lot as well.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, like I said, I would love Brian Kelly if they brought him in. Fire him like he's a cornball. He's a cornball, but the guy can recruit, especially in the Midwest, and that's what you need.
His accent changes back.
Yeah. Well, I'm back, guys.
Oop.
He's a cornball for sure.
Does he play like that Big Ten brand though? Coach that Big Ten brand? I don't think he's like
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah, dude.
Okay.
Those Notre Dame teams,
we'll punch him out.
smash.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Smash them out. Defense, run the ball.
What would your reaction be to that, Nick? Brian Kelly.
That's why
gets
he's
some
not working
Spartan
at
green.
LSU, because he brought Midwest, Notre Dame, Michigan-style football to LSU.
He's just slinging
You
it.
can't play football like that at LSU. You got a wide receiver, bro.
Yeah.
You throw the ball 50 times a game.
Yeah.
So, like I said,
Brian Kelly's going to be good.
Brian Kelly would be a
If you
fine
got to
coach.
Michigan State, would
He'd
you be some sweat in
yeah.
your brow?
No.
No?
For the next 2 seasons, I literally think Michigan is going to dominate with Bryce Underwood in his sophomore and junior year.
For the next 2 seasons, do you think Sharon Moore will be that coach?
Yes.
For the next 2 years?
Yes, I think in Bryce Underwood's tenure, I believe Sharon Moore will be, because I think next year, in the amount of freshmen that they're playing right now, and their sophomores who are also good, I believe this defense and this offensive line is just going to get better and better. You had 2 extremely high top 50 recruits on the O-line, both of them not even playing yet. Like, you're going to start mauling people, and I think Bryce Underwood with a couple more transfer wideouts, I think he's going to be cooking, but I want to see the offense get to a better level when it comes to the play action to set Bryce Underwood up for more success.
Real quick, because Smash the Numbers says, why would Brian Kelly go to MSU? He's already getting paid. No reason to urgently take a step down. Where is the step up or equal footing right now? I feel like MSU, right now looked at as a piss poor program. But like there was a certain time, like when D'Antonio was here, they were second in the country. Like, they were like that fucking team.
Yeah.
They played in the first playoff ever.
No, he's just being petty.
Penn State, possibly.
Take a step down. Why would Penn State?
But
do
why
that?
would
Why would they
I would
fire
look at
James
MSU
Franklin
as
to
like
hire Brian Kelly?
Where do you think they go then? Because it's still a big name.
Penn State,
No,
It is a big name, but that's like a completely.
State.
That's a completely
Brian
lateral.
Kelly.
Florida maybe.
Brian Kelly's still a big name.
That's a completely lateral move. Florida maybe, but like I said,
I'm saying Brian
Brian
pressures
Kelly
of
has
SEC.
to. Brian Kelly has to exist in the Midwest, and so Penn State could be a thing. But like I said, I don't see Penn State doing that because Brian Kelly and James Franklin are eerily similar.
I take Brian Kelly over James Franklin personally. I mean, I don't know. Sean was saying something this morning too. Like this is stuff he knows about Brian Kelly. He would have won him at Michigan State, but I don't know the stuff that Sean knows.
What?
What?
Smash the numbers. Moore did a great job with the offensive game plan versus MSU.
No.
They won the line of scrimmage on both sides of the ball. Game, set, match. I mean, okay. Do you think
If you think Sharon Moore's like a great
you agree
offensive
with
mind,
that?
you don't know football.
No, I don't agree with that. I need to see more from our quarterback.
Moore?
I need to see more blue-collar type work, Get in there, blue-collar, wear your jackets. No, I'm just kidding. No, I don't think it was a great offensive game plan. Plus, the amount of times we just rushed dead up the middle, it blows my mind that they don't try to rush the ball to the outside sometimes. So, no, I want to see more, obviously. But I am nowhere near any, we got to fire Sharon. In what world was, last year I got it, they didn't have a quarterback. I do blame Sharon a lot for that. Like, it was late in the process, but I don't give a shit. Go pay whoever the hell to come in here, not named Davis Warren, and you would have had more than 8 wins. You know? So I do blame Sharon for not being able to get that done, but at the end of the day, you still beat OSU. You still beat MSU last year in a bad year. This year, you go out on the road, you lose to 2 good teams. USC's ranked, Oklahoma's ranked. Those are 2 really good teams. You're on the road, freshman quarterback. Tough wins. Let's see how OSU looks. You got to win every game going up to OSU.
Yeah, I just feel like with Sharon, like, you have that cap, but even a lower level than a Brian Kelly or Rich Franklin. Like, I don't know if you'll make the playoffs with him. I feel like kind of, yeah. I mean, last year you had Davis Warren as your quarterback. That was your excuse. Our offense is kind of like, we got to keep it fucking meat and potatoes here. Now you have Bryce Underwood, and it's still fucking beans. I can't even call it meat and potatoes.
Not even beans on toast.
Yes.
Michigander 1212 with a super chat. He says, Sharon is an elite recruiter, and that's about it.
But even then, the billionaire brought in Bryce Underwood.
Your recruiting is not Sharon Moore. It's the block M. Anybody can recruit at Michigan.
Yeah, Michigan's always
Brady Hoke was getting 5-star recruits at Michigan. Like, it's pretty easy to recruit when you got the Michigan brand behind you. But Sharon has done a good job getting 5 stars and getting guys in there.
Do you think Michigan makes a playoff?
No.
Do you think Michigan makes a playoff?
God.
Comes down
basically asking me to pick my Michigan OSU game like 4 weeks early.
Yeah. I guess it comes down to that game.
Yeah,
sure.
It does come down. I want to see growth going into that game. So I'm not gonna. I don't know yet.
I know we're a little bit over. Because I don't want to keep talking college unless you guys want to keep talking college.
No.
All right. Then the Bryce Underwood. Where are you at with him? Do you think there's still more? Are you? Because you kind of called down the middle with him. You were hyped when he got. You were hyped. You knew he's a good player. I don't want to say you were hyped when they got him, but
I was not hyped.
Where are you at now with him? Do you think that player still exists somewhere in there?
Absolutely. He's 18.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have the support around him that he should. When you look at the play calling, when you look at high-level pass catchers, he doesn't have either of those. So as he continues to develop, if they get a new play caller or whatever they're going to do next year, yeah, I'm nervous. Bryce Underwood's going to be really good.
Wait, was LSU where he was going right before?
Yep.
Brian Kelly.
You want Brian Kelly to be the Michigan head coach?
If I was a Michigan fan, yeah, I would. Over Sharon Moore, for sure. Or maybe OC. You convince him to do that, but he's not going to fucking do that. He's getting paid, what, $70 million was the buyout for him?
Maybe we should wait. I got something in the around the league later on
Okay.
maybe a certain coach that might get fired. Little offensive minds. I'm talking crazy.
We'll talk about it.
Real quick. Last one. Fucking lost it. All right.
If you remember, maybe we'll get back to it and come back. But Feist, let me tell you guys about the Massage Chair House. Free recovery and relaxation. Go to the pros. This is my guy, Dr. Eric Duncan. He has a large massage chair showroom in the Midwest. Whether you're Michigan State or Michigan fan, he's got you covered. Scan the QR code or visit the website, massagechairhouse.com. Go see him at the corner of Woodward and Long Lake Road. It's Massage Chair House.
And you guys know where the Wicked Pickle is. You guys know what it is all about. Wicked Pickle, Wicked Pickle, Wicked Pickle. Looking for the ultimate pickleball experience? Check out Wicked Pickle, Metro Detroit's hottest indoor pickleball spot with 10 climate-controlled courts, daily open play on all levels, and a chill lounge with TVs, ping pong, and cold drinks. It's always game on, rain or shine. Throwing a party or a team event, they host groups from 10 to 200. Don't miss the APA Michigan Gold Cup, November 22nd and 23rd. Sign up at pickleballtournaments.com and mark your calendars for Woodward Sports Pickleball Party, January 9th. Details coming soon.
Detroit has the best sports fans in the world. That's why they deserve the best sports coverage in the world. We are the Woodward Sports Network.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, it's wicked awesome.
Congratulations to the real Coach of the Year, Motor City Dan Campbell.
Just put your head down and go to work. It's about to be fun, man. It's about to be fun.
Woodward Sports.
Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC. They got deals for everybody. My guy Goran will get you in the car, your dreams, for a price that fits your budget. 30 minutes is all it took to get him out of my old lease and into my new lease. Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC, lesstanford.com.
What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights Live, WorldSports.com. I'm Eazy, my Morax, young Chris, Nicholas Koloff. I'm laughing because I saw some come across my Twitter feed earlier, and this guy from the Miami Dolphins got put on IR. His name's Storm Duck.
Mm-hmm.
What a Storm
Played
Duck.
at Oregon.
What a wild fucking... Is that his real life name?
Yeah, that's his real name.
How does
Defensive back.
How does one get the last name Duck? I mean, I've met Storms and Stormies, but last name... Yeah. No, she was not hot. The Stormy I knew. Shout out. But, sorry, she's listening.
Was she
listen, Storm Duck, what a name. That's a crazy fucking name.
Crazy name. For sure.
I don't like it. People say that's a sweet name. I think it's a ridiculous name. I just think you're a real person. That to fucking cross a magical path to meet you? I mean, what, the Storm Duck?
And he went to Oregon.
Do you have magic powers? Maybe it is a cool name.
Yeah.
Whack. That's a crazy name. Sorry, someone typed about a storm in Jamaica. That's what made me think of that. So praise
yeah,
that's a real thing.
Prayers to my boy Keon, dude. He's in Jamaica right now and has to like stay there for another week.
Oh, so this is a real life, like crazy
hurricanes.
That's awful. Your boy's vacationing there during this?
And his phone's broken.
Oh my god.
Like he broke his phone.
Is that kind of scary for you?
It is kind of scary. That's my guy, dude.
Because you only hear about storms in a place like that, but it's like real fucking bad, you know?
His mom, we texted his mom, and she said he's all right, but his phone broke right before they got there, but now they're going to have to stay in Jamaica for like another week.
Oh, no. Just kidding.
Well, I mean,
now.
Not even be partying, you know?
Yeah.
Going to be clinging on to
cleaning
life.
shit up.
Yeah.
Donald Trump in it. With, all right, moving on. You probably, I'm not going to lie. I mean, I don't know how Jamaica is. You're probably more likely to get robbed now because now no one has shit. But you don't have shit either. That's a shitty situation to be in.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, moving on. Prayers up. Speaking of other countries, how about our guy Tom Herr coming over from Korea?
Mm-hmm.
Been representing the Detroit Pistons for a long time on X.
Shout out.
I went through his Instagram, and I was just like, I just want to see like how long is this like this a shtick? Is this like a fuck? Dude, no, his entire Instagram catalog is Detroit Pistons since like forever. It's like he's a diehard Pistons fan. I don't know if this Pistons flew him out. He got his own money, Jed. Take a lesson. Anyway, he's here in Detroit representing. This guy's doing Detroit better than I've ever done Detroit.
Yeah.
He's doing shit in Detroit that I've never done
He's
yet.
hitting the greatest hits.
Dude's got a fucking helicopter flight over the city.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
That's pretty badass. You can play, as long as we'll talk over him. This guy, Tom Herr, is just doing everything. He's going viral. The NBA account's gotten a hold of this stuff. Obviously, Detroit Pistons are posting it.
He's doubled his followers since being in Detroit.
I swear he was at
he was at like 4.9, 5K. He's over 12 now.
Deservedly so, though.
Absolutely.
This guy is living life to the. Look how beautiful the city looks.
Tom's making me really happy. Like seeing all this shit, like him, because people talk a lot of shit about Detroit and like now there's nothing to do here and nobody goes to Detroit and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Tom is quite literally showing you everything there is to do in Detroit, and he's having an amazing time doing it.
I'm telling you, man.
So shout out to him, man. He looks so happy.
Look at him.
There he is at Buddy's Pizza.
Food.
Yeah.
Getting down the Detroit-style pizza.
Getting some Buddy's Pizza in there, so shout out.
Dude, he's always so happy, too.
Yeah, he was the nicest guy. When I got the chance to talk to him on Sunday with Kool-Aid, like he's just so full of joy. That's the type of people you love to meet in this business. People that are like fan content creators.
What type of person is he, Chris?
Really have a great great love and passion for the sport and for the team. It's so cool, man. It was really, really dope to see him get treated well and to just talk to somebody that has that much care for the Pistons. I mean,
we saw Jack
awesome.
here last year.
Yeah.
Tom this year. Like
This is our
the
global.
international fans of Detroit sports that don't beg for money are just the best. They're just the
They
best.
are the best.
Like I it's so awesome to see how happy Tom has been just this entire time.
Yes.
Every single post, he's smiling ear to ear. He truly loves the city, truly loves the Detroit Pistons, and it's just very, very cool to see.
We're definitely working on getting him here as well, too, at some point in the studio. But obviously, he's doing every bit of Detroit. If he includes Woodward Sports, I mean, I'd be fucking honored.
Also, can we just delay his flight like DJ Reader because the Wings won, the Pistons won? Can we keep this guy?
The Wings came back from 0-4.
Yeah.
Dude. And Tom was there. Once he put on the sweatshirt, they started scoring.
Did you see the haul he got from the Pistons store?
Shout out to Tom Gores.
Tom Gores is the man.
Gave him his card. Said, go off, King.
Do it. Get whatever you want.
Get whatever you want.
And that motherfucker, Tom, did
bought
not
the
hold
fit.
back.
Did I send a picture of the shit he bought? I
He
don't know if I
bought
did.
he got like 10 jerseys. Like, dude.
He got a Karis LeVert jersey.
Shout out to Tom. Dude.
That's how hard he went.
That's a real
Which I would have too. A billionaire just gave you his card and shopped the team store. Yeah, I would literally have gotten one of fucking everything.
Yeah, shout out to Tom
I would have bought a
Gores.
Jaden Ivey jersey.
Tom Gores is a real
burn.
one.
Oh,
For
that's
that.
gross.
And
Karras is
our guy Tom
cooked.
cashed out.
Yeah, man, that was really dope.
Little known fact, by the way, too, and we had to talk about this. This guy's put on for Detroit. It's making national headlines again. The NBA account posted Tom. Little known fact, he's also a fucking hooper. Did you get that?
Yeah,
on that
we
video.
talked-
It's got no sound. Go ahead. Yeah.
Well, hold on.
Okay. Take your time then. Yeah, Tom could actually hoop too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully get him here in the studio. I'm definitely gonna have him try some Detroit foods. He might try them all before he gets here though. I mean, this guy is. I'll tell you one place he doubled down at that I'll have to go to now. Again, he's putting Detroit on to me.
Yeah.
Harry's. I did not know I wasn't familiar with the game, the Burger Land. Nick, I remember you told me to
Harry's
stop by
is
there.
good.
Yeah, have you had the Harry's burger? Is
Harry's is great.
Is it popping like that?
I don't think I've ever had their burger. They're known for their wings are phenomenal. Harry's
Yeah?
wings? Yeah. I love Harry's. I mean, great spot. No,
Yeah,
the
first
owner,
spot he
he's
hit was
awesome.
Sweetwater.
Sweetwater.
I told him, as, hey, bro, you might go cross the street to Legends. You know, say, go ask for Miley. You call by our government if you want. I know her like that. No, yeah, it's like a free throw. But then the shit after this, though. Wet.
Little fader, baseline fader. Okay.
Wet. And by the way, like who else is playing in leagues where like you're actually getting recorded? Like this has got to be some type of like semi. This ain't
No,
just
dude,
your fucking.
Koreans do shit for real.
Yeah, this ain't no YMCA, bro.
Yeah.
This is something going on here. The
Like,
recording.
have you seen his like karaoke of him singing?
Dude, he can actually sing too.
Yeah. Korean people love karaoke. It's a big part of the
Big
culture.
Asian culture.
Yes.
Yeah. I know a lot of people from. Damn it, I can't think of the name right now. But
Dude, transition 3 is crazy.
dude,
He's got the strap. Tom's got the
22
strap,
point
dude.
performance.
Yeah.
Filipino. My girl used to work with a lot of Filipinos, and they have like big work gatherings.
Yep.
Karaoke like a motherfucker.
Well, he talked
time.
about his time in the Philippines too, being like an influence for him, like how he's able to.
Tom?
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know.
Yeah, so he talked about in our interview with Kool-Aid that's how his English is so good is that through his time in the Philippines and stuff.
Dude, his English is better than the Filipinos I know that live here.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's trippy. I mean, he said something in one of his videos. He swore. He said, "This is so fucking good." He said, "Excuse my French." I'm like, "Whoa, that's a super American saying." Brother.
Yeah,
Like,
that is.
Are
Excuse
you
my
fucking
French.
double Asian here? What's going on? Yeah, Tom's a man. Hopefully we get him here. I'm gonna have him try the Ghost Burger because I've never had the Harry's Burger. Maybe we gotta try the Harry's Burger.
He said he wants to do Woodward Sports next time he's here.
Oh fuck, I'm bullying him to doing it now.
All right.
Hopefully tomorrow we'll make that happen. But
Did
yeah,
you see Jalen? Our guy Jalen took a picture with him and
yeah, rush hour
says
4.
rush
Dude, that was
Yeah,
so
dude.
funny.
That's
That
hilarious.
But then I scrolled down, and then Tom had a Rush Hour 3 joke.
Yep.
I mean, this guy's super fucking American.
Yeah. Dude, he almost reminds me of the Rush Hour 3, the taxi driver that
taxi
just
driver
like at
in
the
Rush
end
Hour.
just wants to be.
I love America.
I love America.
No, shout out to Tom, man. I'm glad he's enjoying the city. I'm glad we're taking care of him. And if he needs a haircut while he's in town, he could stop at a Lady Jane's. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men open 7 days a week. Walk-ins are always welcome. Stop in, sit down, relax, get an award-winning haircut from one of our lovely, talented stylists. You can get a hot leather neck shave, a scalp massage, a hot towel treatment, all that wrapped into one in the King's treatment. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men open 7 days a week. It's wicked awesome.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Jack's Car Wash. Go to jackscarwash.com or pull up on one. There's 40-plus locations around Michigan. You can get a free car wash. All you got to do is text WSN to 888-522-1729, and you can get yourself a free car wash. It's Jack's Car Wash.
What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights Live, WordSports.com. He's your boy, Raxter, Chris, Nicholas Koloff. Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, share the stream. We got plenty of ways we can take the show right now. Obviously, our tagline, our title in this video was kind of taking shots at the Packers. I'm down to go that way. We did just come off talking about the Pistons a little bit. They are 2-1. You guys want to talk about? I mean, I'm gonna let Spinny decide. Chris, I don't like the look you give me, so I'm passing the ball to Spinny on that one, making the choice.
I'm down to talk Lions.
All right.
We got some Dan Campbell audio as well.
Okay.
That we can get to. Obviously, there's a bye week, but you got a big matchup with the Minnesota Vikings coming up. Carson Wentz done for the year.
Yeah.
J.J. McCarthy, Nick's boy, going to be toting the pigskin against the Detroit Lions in this matchup. So we'll see what happens.
Did you hear what Dan said about J.J. a little bit?
No.
Yeah, it's like, hey, who are you practicing? Are you practicing for both quarters? This is before obviously Carson Wentz news came out, and he's like, no, I'm expecting J.J. and he's expecting to keep it kind of limited, kind of like safely.
Yeah.
But obviously it's common sense shit. But like I don't know, I don't want to say it was a shot, but. I'll take it.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong. That's why I don't call it trash talk. But like I don't know, you didn't have to say that. But Dan keeps it real like that. You don't give a shit. Yeah, go ahead. Fuck it. Run a Dan Campbell clip. What we got?
All right, we got one about him back at it and the injury updates. Which one?
Play the back at it one.
Back at it. All right.
Well, back at it. So, guys had a few days off. Coaches, looked at some things and, things that we feel like we can use moving forward, just improve a little bit in some areas. And I really believe we hadn't played our best ball yet collectively, in all three phases. And that's really what we're trying to get to here, man, is, how can we sharpen ourselves? We know it's going to take every phase, every game's different, and one unit may have to pick up the slack, but, man, we need to start playing complete ball across the board. And just keep improving, right? Like with all these teams that we're in the race with right now. So that's where we're at. Obviously, we got Minnesota coming in. We'll hit more on that tomorrow, but really good opponent. Obviously know them, they know us, and so it'll be a big one.
Yeah, I agree wholeheartedly. I think there are some steps the Detroit Lions team could take. I think specifically, I read a great piece by Colton Pouncey of The Athletic.
Shout out.
He kind of broke down the Detroit Lions offense and defense through the first couple of games. And some of the numbers he brought up on third down were eye-opening. And Dan Campbell, I think, made some points about that in the press conference as well. Like they're in the 20s, I want to say, for third down conversions. Mm-hmm. And in the presser, I asked him, well, is that because you strategically look to, sometimes go for it on fourth down? And he's like, well, no, there's been third and moderate, and we're still not converting to the level that we were last year. And I agree. The other thing, too, I think I get better at is running the football. Like, yeah, we're running the ball really well, but I think a lot of that's due to Jahmyr Gibbs' explosiveness and being one of the better running backs in the National Football League, turning these, what usually probably from a normal guy, 10, 15 yards to 78-yard touchdowns. Mm-hmm. So I think consistent level, though, I don't think the run game's been what it has been in the past.
No, you're 100% right. That offensive line has had some struggles, and they are playing some good defenses and some good people up front, but you'd like to see them get back to some of the form that they had last year. Now, obviously, not having Frank Ragnow, you're never going to be the same unit that you were, but I'd like to see more clean rushes, like you said. Less Jahmyr Gibbs having to make a move on somebody in the backfield, less David Montgomery being hit by somebody in the backfield. Just get them to the line of scrimmage, get them some open holes, because we saw if you open a hole for one of these guys, could be a 78-yard touchdown.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'd like to see the offensive line get back to more of that road grading stuff, and this is going to be a good matchup against the Minnesota Vikings, who you're going to put the hurting on. Like, I truly believe that we're going to go out there and we're going to absolutely curb stomp the Vikings. And it'll be a good one to get your running game going, to get some confidence back in that offense, and to come back out of the bye week and get a good win.
Yeah, the third down numbers I was relaying to there is this year the 20th of third down conversions versus 4th overall last year. So it's quite a difference, and obviously Dan Campbell spoke to that too. But yeah, I think the biggest thing, and even doing that, is probably that third down. Rushing offense as well, too. But, again, some of that's like these younger guys. You've also had games without Taylor Decker. It could be just as simple as that in some form or fashion. But I also look at some of the jumbo stuff we ran last year. Like, we were one of the leading teams in those jumbo sets. This year, I think one of the fewest, one of those jumbo sets. So some of that could also be the left tackle injury, though, too. Like, hey, we need Skip out here as our left tackle. We can't just have him out here in a jumbo set because right now he's starting at left tackle for us. So hopefully Taylor Decker's healed up throughout that bye week. That might be something that bothers him throughout the rest of the season, man. That's going to be kind of annoying.
Him and Kirby,
yeah.
Yeah. That's what I want to see. Is I want to just see to feel good about it. Kirby, Decker, these guys that we think will have or expect to have lingering issues if we're just being real about it. I want to see them looking good. And I know this is a divisional game, but I'm with you, Spencer. I think this is a game where the Lions dominate and they put belt to ass, and it's not really a competition. And I know that usually we talk about these division games, and when we have massive spreads on the pick'em for those, we kind of get suspect of those. But this is one case where I just don't see a world in which the Lions don't come out, show out, and ball out. I think that this is going to be a big game for the offense. And I think the defense is going to be improved too, because I think you're getting people back. But not only that, I think a lot of these guys have something to prove, especially after the performance they had last week. I think there's a lot of confidence on Kelvin Shepherd in that side of the locker room. So I'm excited to see where it's at. Nick, where are you at?
Yeah, this is going to be an absolute slaughtering of the Minnesota Vikings. Happy Halloween to you out there. This is going to be BTA. It's going to be ugly. I feel like the Lions are going to absolutely cook the Minnesota Vikings at home after the bye week to get healthy. And we talked about this offensive line. Obviously, that is the biggest key in this game. Going up against the Minnesota Vikings, we all know the additions that they made. They already had the playmakers of last year, and they have the defensive coordinator to pair with it. So let's see how Jared Goff and this young offensive line choose to attack this defense, and it would be nice to get Monty going a little bit more. But at the same time, Gibbs just had his first game over 200 plus. I believe I heard Natalie Kerwin say in the interview yesterday on the Piston broadcast. So when she interviewed Jahmyr Gibbs, so Gibbs 20 touches. I think he breaks a couple. You know, so could this be a game where you maybe see J-Mo get going? I know Amon-Ra St. Brown cooks the Vikings when they do blitz. You know, and Jared Goff has to get it out quick. So do you think J-Mo's kind of not really much of a factor in this game, or do you think they try to make it a point to get him the ball early?
They're not going to make it a point to get him the ball.
We've seen them do it early in games twice.
Yeah, but they're not going to force anything there. If they get him the ball, it's because it's going to be open in the play or in the flow of the offense. They're not going to make a point to get anybody the ball or get the ball going, or they are running their offense the way they run their offense. And if J-Mo's open, then he'll get the ball. But we could see that. He likes to play against the Vikings too, and Jared Goff has a very good grasp of what Brian Flores' defense wants to do against him, about what they expect Brian Flores' defense to look like. So I could definitely see that. Eduardo O'Neill says John Morton is a problem when the Lions have the third best offense in the NFL.
He might mean that as a compliment, though. Like he's a problem. Like John Morton is a problem.
I don't think he does.
Yeah, Carson Wentz obviously out for the season, so we announced that one too. A little context, those running game numbers as well. We faced 3 top 10 rushing defenses in the Buccaneers, Packers, and Browns.
Yep.
That could give some leeway. And then I think the other context, too, Taylor Decker. So I don't think that's all doom or gloom or just different between Morton and Ben Johnson. Maybe it's a little bit of us getting healthy in context of like who you're playing in those situations. But we got to go to break, come back, more Detroit Lions. Also more clips from Dan Campbell as well. Maybe breaking a little bit of that game, too. All that and more. But Feist, tell us about Planet Fitness.
Planet Fitness, the home of the judgment-free zone where everybody can get a full body workout in 30 minutes, and all memberships include fitness training. You get all that for just $15 a month, or you can upgrade to the Black Card and get use of amenities like hydro massage, total body enhancement, and access to over 2,500 locations worldwide. Join in club or online at planetfitness.com. Planet Fitness, where your fitness is essential.
No one gives away more cash and prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
You know, you guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like, okay, well, why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
I think you won. We got Tully, everybody. This guy's got a hot girl.
Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways, cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. From Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports. Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shep Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you. Detroit has the best sports fans in the world. That's why they deserve the best sports coverage in the world. We are the Woodward Sports Network.
Mad Packs. Go to getmadpacks.com to find a store near you carrying the best product in the game, whether it's the high-low pre-rolls, the Boom Shakalaka Tarantulas, the THCA Blizzard Pack Infused Moon Rocks, or any of your top-shelf strains. Just go to getmadpacks.com and you can find a store near you. Mad flavor, mad high, Mad Packs.
What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights Live on sports.com. He's about to spin more Raxter and Chris, Nicholas Koloff. Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, share the stream. I saw a couple questions in the chat. Is Kirby coming back? Is DJ coming back? DJ won't be back till around week 12. And there's no specific update about Kirby, but in this next clip, do we have Dan talking about some guys coming back?
We do have Dan talking about the injuries and possibly who can return for the Detroit Lions. Here is what he had to say.
We're getting some guys back to practice, that's the number one thing. You know, we'll take a good look at Arnold. You know, he's going to practice tomorrow, get him worked in, see how he feels, see what it looks like. He feels good. He says he feels good. And he has been kind of running around a little bit, but we'll be padded up tomorrow, and so we'll get a really good look at him. We started Thomas's clock, so he'll be running around out there, and I think we're going to start Rodriguez tomorrow. We'll start his clock. So those are all pretty good things right now with where we're at.
There's Dan Campbell on some of the injury updates. I don't want people to take that run with him and be like, oh, Arnold's playing. Because he said, good look. We're getting a look.
Good to look at
Arnold.
him. They said he feels good. Shout out, young guy. Take your pants off.
So there's that. He'll be in pads. So that's a genuine, good look whether he's ready to go or not.
Kirby and Deck, I think they're, like we said, they're just going to be week to week for the rest of the year probably.
Nah.
Kirby Joseph and Taylor Decker, it's going to be pain management.
Yeah.
Injury, if they're good to go, they're good to go. They play that week. But if they have a setback, they might miss. And obviously you give them the buffer week, you give them an extra bye week, so that'll help. They're both probably going to play, I would assume. Obviously Brian Branch is going to be back for this one after his suspensions.
Who also needs some time off because he was game time with his ankle.
Yeah, he was a little banged up too. Ed O'Neill in the Woodward Sports Chat with the Super Chat. He says, Handoff Boy is going down. KOC 1-6 soon. FTV. Yeah, if you...
DJ McCarthy.
Well, again, I think...
Against,
1-6.
DJ McCarthy.
But, yeah, if you haven't heard, Carson Wentz dealing with an injury, done for the year. So J.J. McCarthy, aforementioned Handoff Boy, will be the starter for the Vikings against the Lions.
DJ McCarthy.
Yeah, I'm here for that one.
It's good to hear Rodrigo's clock starting.
Yeah, Rodrigo's clock is starting from some sources. Amon-Ra expected back around week 10. So that's what, 3 more weeks now? And then I think it was like week 12 we heard for DJ Reed. So there's your updates on those guys. Obviously, no Malcolm this week, but I mean, it'd be tremendous to have him back in special teams.
They expect it to be the Eagles game.
Eagles game?
So
expect, 3 weeks from now?
Yeah, they expect Malcolm's return to be in the Eagles game.
But in the meantime, though, like this Detroit Lions defense has been pretty stellar. I think the one outlier being the KC game.
Yeah.
But then there's also that's KC.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's a really good offense.
And the
really
Lions did release Kendall Fuller from their practice squad.
Yeah, I saw that.
So obviously the Legion of Whom stepped up, gave them a lot of confidence in those guys and their ability to make plays.
John Jones, what about Pascal? That's a great question. I feel like there's some weird stuff going on or some stuff that's a little too serious to even talk about because I don't know what. There's no update.
Yeah, nothing from Josh Pascal.
And I don't think it's one like, again, I've heard the DJ Reed stuff. I heard about obviously the Amon-Ra stuff. Like, there's no discussion. I feel like so it's one that people aren't comfortable speaking about. So that's my takeaway from it. I could be completely wrong on that, misreading that, but I don't know. Maybe I'll reach out myself. Hey, what's going on? You good? Or what's up? But I think regardless, Detroit Lions defense is performing very, very well. I actually found an interesting stat. Let me make sure I got this right. I believe it's the run defense stat, if I'm not mistaken. It's 25.9% of plays Detroit Lions have defended have gone for 0 or negative yards this season. That's second most in the league. So I know we're facing a lot of injuries on the defensive side. Those are numbers you put up now without Malcolm Rodriguez, without Ali McNeil, majority of without DJ Reed. Like, it's pretty fucking stellar. Calvin Shepard's been in his bag.
And yes, he has. It's been amazing. And the last update we got from Josh Pascal was this is October 1st. This is an MLive article, so I think Corey wrote this. But
MLive or Raven.
It says, no, I would say the same thing I said whenever that was a week or two ago. Campbell said of Pascal. He's improving, but he's not ready yet. So, still getting work done there. It's from Ben Raven. Shout out Ben Raven. So that was the last real update we heard about Josh Pascal. It was about a month ago.
And these numbers are according to PFF and or True Media. Detroit Lions, Ian Hutchinson leads the league in pressures. It's 48. They rank 5th in pass rush win rate and is tied for 4th in sacks. That's all Aiden Hutchinson, I apologize, by himself. Ahmed is 12th in pressures with 27, and then 20th with a pass rush win rate, 17.9%. Yeah, AQM. I apologize if I said something else. And then 10th for sacks. That's, again, numbers we're putting up without our guy back, without any of those names we just mentioned back, or even the most part missing.
And just got to lean back.
Exactly, dude. It's going to get nastier.
Does this make you guys consider, with next week being the trade deadline, start looking at moves? Or where are you at with this, given what Dan Campbell just said and what you're kind of projecting for this team?
Yeah, I think they have, and they are. Like, all the reports are Brad Holmes is calling people. And I've seen reports about corners. We've all seen the edge stuff. Yeah, I would expect Brad Holmes to add a piece to the defensive line by the deadline.
And then somebody asked about Wingo. Wingo's actually back. He's just being used in the games where he is useful. He is a smaller defensive tackle. He's not really great at defending the run, but he can get after it in the pass rush game, and they're just going to play it that way. I think they did that last year with a few guys too. Like, just listen, we could use you when you're in games that make sense to use you. I guess that makes sense. So, like, if you're part of the game plan. That's been a big part of the defense too. Just like last year, we were so predominantly man coverage, and some of that was due to the injuries and whatnot too. But and we know that's a trademark of AG. They've never shied away from that one. But this year, I feel like week by week, you're seeing it split up a little bit into back and zone coverage. I feel like just Kelvin Shepard coming in as your former linebacker coach. I don't know if you heard this or not, but the linebackers, they're able to call and cancel their own blitzes in game, and then having it effectively communicate to the back end. Which you go looking back at the Tampa Bay game, knowing that's your secondary, some of the guys, third string secondary guys, Avonte Maximus in there too, like just the communication from the linebacking core and them calling their shots and executing it when they do. It's been tremendous. I mean, Kelvin Shepard's been truly special. There's some rumors he might get the call for LSU. Former Tiger himself.
That would suck.
Do you think he'd take it?
I don't know if that's Lucas posted that.
Lucas posted that, but so does a couple other guys too.
Yeah.
You don't think he'd get a call? Or too soon?
Probably too soon. And I think he's going to wait for an NFL job. Why would he go to college?
He started at LSU.
Yeah, but
and went to LSU.
Why would you go to college when you can get an NFL job? You don't have to do any of the recruiting. You get paid more.
That bag. I don't know. What about to say, Chris?
I was just about to say, yeah, I would disagree because at this point he's in the NFL and he is a hot name and he is the name on a team that is like one of the most talked about teams in the NFL. So he just gets complete coverage, and you get to leech off of the Ben Johnson and Aaron Glenn's successes. Like, okay, this is the next successor. Like now there's a lineage here in Detroit when it comes to coaching. So this is the place for him to be, and he's staying here until he gets an NFL job. In my opinion,
that's fair. Some more numbers in Detroit Lions defense. The Lions have 23 sacks in 7 games, tied for the third most in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, little situations too where teams abandon the run, giving us that situation. Give us the opportunity to rush the passer, which is that's a trait we live by, or a term we live by. They own a collective pressure rate of 38.8%. That's 12th in the league, and they've done that while blitzing only 23% of the time of dropbacks, which ranks 18th. So it's like that's not the same blitz rate we saw last year, not the same man coverage rate we saw last year.
And that's what you expected when you got Aiden Hutchinson back, because we remember that defense and the defensive line, the play it had when Hutch and Aleem were both healthy at the beginning of the year last year. So having them both back is huge. I think when you look at pass rushing tandems in the NFL, they're right up there. They're right up there. I would say probably off the top of my head, I'd say they're top 5.
When they do blitz, they're 10th in pressure rate and a 54.9% success rate when blitzing.
Yeah.
And that's part of having Aiden Hutchinson back. And now you got to lean back too. Like that's defense going to be cooking.
Absolutely.
Defense absolutely going to be cooking.
Defense is going to be cooking for sure, and where you could cook dinner for yourself if you want to is Black Rock.
That is an elite segue, a perfect lob for me. Thank you, Spencer. Black Rock Bar and Grill, home of the steak on the stone. Haha, one time. How many times you got? 3? Black Rock Bar and Grill, home of the steak on stone, but also the home of the deals. You see it on the screen right there. Steak and lobster, $19.99. Well, how about this? Fish and chips for $14.99. And also, when the Lions win, you win. So make sure you are there on Lions game days, because at any of these locations, they are doing extra deals for when the Lions win. It's a great atmosphere, whether it's a date, whether it's with the friends. The heavyweights approve of the food, so you know it's damn good. Check out any of these locations near you. Black Rock Bar and Grill, ready, set, sizzle.
Ever wonder what goes on inside the game?
Deep ball's got a man and got him. Touchdown, Braylon Edwards.
Join Braylon Edwards and Shep.
Edwards has it. 10-5, touchdown.
On the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Bar looks in zone. Got Edwards for the touchdown.
Where they dive deep into the heart of sports. Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m., they're bringing you expert analysis, exclusive interviews, and a fresh perspective on the sports you love. Don't miss it, only on the Woodward Sports Network. fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports. We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports. Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Buddy's Pizza is so good. It's world famous. We have a man who traveled across the world from Korea to try it.
Not gonna lie. Whoever told him to dip Buddy's Pizza and Ranch, crazy.
No, because Buddy's Ranch, they're known for the ranch too. Buddy's that deal. 79 years in business. If you haven't tried Buddy's yet, shame on you. And I'm going to put you on game as well. Use promo code TIMMEAL. Save yourself 10% when you're trying that Buddy's Pizza. Do the same thing. We might pull up your video. Give us a little food review. What up, though? Welcome back. What if it's live on sports.com.
You don't use ranch for Detroit style pizza.
Oh, yeah.
You put Parmesan on it. You put
Jets
some red pepper
pizza
flakes.
Oh, yeah.
definitely get some ranch.
Why are we talking about that?
You said Detroit style pizza.
Yeah. That's not Detroit style pizza. It's Fugazi. We're talking about Buddy's.
Fugazi. No, brother, you don't you ranch shame.
I don't use
ranch and pizza are fucking
not for Detroit style.
No, dude, Detroit style too.
Not for Detroit style.
You gotta think about Detroit style is kind of like a big ass breadstick. You dip breadsticks in ranch.
No.
I like ranch.
But
dude, there's no way you're shaming ranch right now.
I'm not doing it for Detroit style pizza. I'm just saying.
This is how much that guy loved that, by the way, too. He dropped an F-bomb, and this is part of my French. Confused the fuck out of me. Like, hold on, I don't know, man. You're not Korean enough for me. You gotta do some more Korean shit. You're a fucking double agent here. Excuse my French? You're speaking a third language. You're saying excuse my French?
Probably does speak 3 languages.
Come on, you're tripping me out here. Make sure you guys check out Buddy's Pizza. Smash like button, be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream. Nicholas Koloff.
Yes, sir.
Would you like to take us around the league for the heavyweight huddle?
All right, let's start with the bad, as it was a sad, sad day for football as Cam Skataboo gets a terrible ankle injury. What were your guys' just first thoughts and reaction when this went down?
That is one of the worst, if not the worst, ankle injury I've ever seen in my life. I mean, it was, to put into words, it looked like the skin was the only thing holding it on to the bottom of his leg. It was gross. I don't know.
No.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys want to see a picture. I can send a picture if you like.
Nope.
It was the worst I've ever seen, I think, in my lifetime.
Yeah, it was gross. That one sucks, man. You guys know I kind of adopted the Giants as my second team because they're cute, they're fun, they got some good young players that I like to watch. Now, their 2 best offensive players both done for the year. Jackson Dart saw his boy get gutted on the side. That was tough to watch, man. It's hard not to like Skataboo, like when you watch him play, how he plays, the crackhead energy he plays with. Yeah, dude, it sucks.
It's just another reason why I wish the NFL contracts had more guaranteed money, because this is a player that, I mean, it looks like even with the greatest rehab in the world, he might not be the same player, because that looked absolutely disgusting, and you hate to see it. I hope I'm wrong in that, and I hope that
Chris, I agree, bro.
But what?
I agree. It looked.
Yeah.
I want to say career ending in terms of like he won't ever come back. I don't know if it'll be the same. It looked like a career ender.
And that sucks because
that was nuts.
His first contract, first season, there's so little guaranteed money in the NFL, especially the devalued shelf life of running back. So it sucks all around, man. It was one of those injuries that was truly just as sad as it was horrific.
The way E.R. Stanley, 1992, says this dude says men in jock straps are cute. Who? Did I say they were cute?
Yeah, so the Giants.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
They're
was
a cute little team.
That was horrible for the NFL, for the Giants. I felt terrible for him. He gets carted off. The whole entire NFL starts rallying around him. But my question to you guys, if he is able to come back healthy, obviously, like, might be a long shot, but if he is able to be the same player, hopefully he is, with him and Neighbors coming back next year, with that defensive line, can the Giants legitimately make the playoffs?
Yes. Yeah. They'll have another last place schedule.
They'll add another piece in the draft.
Yeah.
A top 10 pick probably to go with Malik Neighbors, Jackson Dart, that defense.
Some free agency money to spend too.
Yep.
Dude, this is a character right here, man.
You gotta take a picture, man. You're driving me nuts.
Just wait.
My thing with Scadaboo though,
tiny cigarette,
is I don't feel that bad for him only because. Well, I do feel bad for him. I feel horrible. But I'm saying for him right now, he's got so much like clout, aura in a big market. What did Hutch do when he was hurt last year? How many commercials you seen right now with Hayden Hutchinson?
That's true.
Scadaboo, if you're feeling bad about the rookie contract, get those ads in now, brother, because you're fucking hot. Get them in while you can.
Defending Super Bowl champion, the Eagles are the team that beat them. Are the Super Bowl defending champions still the team to beat in the NFC?
No. They're a good tester. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a tough team to beat. They're not a bad team at all.
They're
but
not better than us. I would say they're not better than the Packers. I would say they're not better than
Rams. They beat the Rams.
I'd put the Rams and the Bucks right there too. Like, the Eagles look flawed, man. The Eagles look flawed.
Devontae's starting to get going.
Who'd they play this week?
The Giants.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. No, right now I'd probably say Lions, Packers, Rams, your barometers right now. I mean, fuck it, throw them in there, but not number one.
Yeah, I hate it because that loss to Green Bay just was so bad, but it has to be the Lions, man. I mean, they've looked outside of that week. They have looked like the best team in the NFC. The Eagles are not the same. Saquon's run game isn't the same. Like they're not looking the same out there. And so to me, I'm taking the Lions right now. And I mean, the Packers have their question marks. Everybody has their question marks. It's completely open. It's parity to me.
Yeah, it definitely is open. But this Philly is the defending world champions of the WWE. All right, there we go.
Jalen Hurts was slinging that thing against the Vikings. I always say that.
Yeah, I mean, Devontae Smith looks great. A.J. Brown wasn't even playing, so we'll see there.
Addition by
and
subtraction.
They are the defending Super Bowl champions, so we're going to have to beat them, claim our stake in the NFC. All right, these are our Colts. We bleed blue. Colts win big behind Jonathan Taylor's third straight game with 3 TDs. Is he the offensive player of the year? And how bad does everybody hate Tyler Warren?
Yeah, I don't really hate Tyler Warren. I didn't put any money on him, but yeah, Jonathan Taylor, offensive player of the year, not even close.
Yep. Right now, it's probably going to be a fluctuating thing because your offensive line depends on this thing right now. But if I had to rank running backs on this season alone, he's number one.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he's number one.
He's got 14 touchdowns.
And then tooth and nail debate between Bijan and actually no, I'll go Gibbs too.
We're going into week 9, and he's got 14 touchdowns.
He has the most.
How many yards does he have?
I don't know his yards, but I think he's tied for the most 3 touchdown games so far, like in a season. Like
I saw he has the
or at this rate.
He's got 850 rushing yards, 12 rushing touchdowns, and he's got 2 receiving touchdowns.
I think he's on his way. I know what you're talking about, Chris. Yeah. I was watching on Red Zone. He's on his way to becoming the only player to have 3 consecutive 3-touchdown games against the same team in the Colts. In the Titans.
He's already got over 1,000 total yards and 14. He's got 1,056 total yards and 14 touchdowns.
That is insane.
In 8 games.
Yeah, they may have taken the crown as the best offensive line in the National Football League too. Yes. I was watching on Twitter some people posting like the holes they're making.
They are elite.
It's no wonder he's doing what he's doing. Yes. Yeah, he is. Congrats to Jonathan Taylor because I didn't feel like he fell off.
He's averaging 106 yards per game.
I'll put you this way: last year, I don't remember who it was in the chat. And obviously, you guys know I love Monty. I love my Detroit Lions. But I was debating. Someone was trying to tell me that Monty was better than Jonathan Taylor. And I was like, look, guys, I love Monty, but we can't. That's just a little too far for me. I'm glad he's having this because motherfuckers forgot.
He was like this last year, too. I forget.
I mean, he was going like second round in fantasy football drafts, I was sleeping on Jonathan Taylor. I didn't think the Colts were going to look like this. And talking about sleeping, fellas, Teddy Bruschi calling out Daniel Jones still on the broadcast, saying he doesn't believe in Daniel Jones or this Colts team.
During the game?
Before it, talking to Peyton. And are we sleeping still on Daniel Jones? Or are you guys fully awake?
I'm awake.
The
Colts are real.
I've kind of always, but ever since he beat the Vikings, there was something there enough where I respect him. And then he obviously it dimmered a little bit in New York, but no, now I'm fully awake. He is.
Colts are the best team in football right now. And you look at their offense, and it's obviously very Jonathan Taylor happy, but Danny Dimes goes out there and does what he needs to do with his legs and delivering the ball. And it's not like he has this bevy of receivers like Alec Pierce. We know.
Sad and Watt.
Relax, Lucas. Alec Pierce is good. Michael Pittman's solid, but they don't really have a star wide receiver. It's Jonathan Taylor and it's Daniel Jones, and they are dominating.
Where would you rank Daniel Jones right now? You can just make it this season alone if it makes you more comfortable.
This season alone?
Top five.
Top five?
I think so.
Wow. Chris, you had that graphic from last week?
I will grab it. So
there was an actual NFL writer who escorted our guy Jared Goff out of the top 10.
Top 10 is crazy.
And then Daniel Jones was there.
Daniel Jones has
13 passing touchdowns, 3 interceptions.
Yeah.
Let's see how much rushing.
That's
he
what
has,
I was checking his rushing stats.
Yeah, what's his rushing stats?
He has 30 carries, only 86 yards, but he's got 4 rushing touchdowns.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Brother, that's MVP conversation if Jonathan Taylor's outshining
we're sleeping on him.
Yep.
Because what's JG got? 13 touchdowns,
So
14
right now
touchdowns,
he's got
3 interceptions?
He's got 2,100 all-purpose yards, and he
was 8.
17 touchdowns, 3 interceptions.
So this is from an NFL writer heading into this Sunday, his top 10 QB list. I was going to make it a topic here because there's no Jared Goff, but Daniel Jones on there at, I can't see.
8.
After this week, I'm guaranteed he's probably moving up.
He had to pass Stafford and Darnold.
Insane stuff. Maybe we'll play around and do a top 10 later this week because no Detroit Lions game to recap. That's
kind of crazy.
Colts are insane right now. This is the craziest thing I've ever
They're
seen.
the best team in football.
And then I looked at the schedule because I want to shit on them like I did like the Cowboys a couple years back. Like, well, who'd they play? They actually played some pretty solid teams.
They play good teams. And the other thing, too, about this is I want to fade them, but they just look like a team that their football translates to playoff. When it's so run-heavy and it's not necessarily all these gadgets and stuff, and it's like, it's dependent on all of these trick plays and everything. Like, no, this is just a very sound football team. So I want to fade that question, Nick, and say no. I got to see more. But what more do I have to see?
Are they Super Bowl contenders? Was that the question?
Yeah.
I think the question is are you fully awake? Because everybody was sleeping on Daniel Jones. Is he the next great, quarterback to find a new team? You have Baker, Darnold, Daniel Jones, Jared Goff.
If Darnold's in there, then yeah.
Jared Goff.
Yeah, if you want to put him in there, the Darnold and the Geno and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't think Daniel Jones is going to be this elite quarterback in the league now, but he's looking pretty good for Indy.
Yeah, their losses to... Actually, I think the only loss they had was the Rams.
Was it? Yeah.
Isn't their only loss? Yeah.
Yep.
Even that one was a close one. It was 20-27. They beat the Broncos, who are a good team. They beat the Rams. I'm sorry, the Rams. That was a close one, I said. And then they beat the Chargers. All pretty solid W's.
Would you be giving him MVP consideration over Jonathan Taylor or no?
No.
I
would respect no.
I mean, let's think about it, fellas. Vikings went 14-3 last year. Seahawks are sitting 5-2 right now with Darnold. The guy's just winning games left and right. Baker's winning games left and right. Jared Goff winning games left and right. Daniel Jones, best record in football. Like, this is kind of crazy right now, and maybe a lesson to the NFL that you don't give up on your first-round quarterback so early.
Sure.
But it's also this scenario thing. Like, it's a change of scenery.
Yeah.
That he needed to get out of New York. He did. He had to get away from Brian Daboll, and they didn't help him with a Malik Neighbors, and they got rid of Saquon, and He won them that game against the Vikings. He went crazy.
He went crazy.
He had
against the
like
Vikings.
3 touchdowns. He was running all over the place.
And it's crazy Viking fans want to talk shit, but you lost the playoff game to
Daniel Jones absolutely balled on him. So, yeah, I mean, I think it's a little bit of both. Like, yeah, maybe don't give up on these high-tier quarterbacks just yet, but also you do need a change of scenery every now and then. And the best thing to make a good quarterback look great or a good quarterback look elite, you give him an offensive line and a running game, that's going to help out a lot. We're going to go to break. We're going to come back. We got more around the leagues to get to. But first, tell us about Gold Crown.
Gold Crown, they've been around since the caregiver days. A lot of the products you use today are actually made with Gold Crown concentrates. That's how good they are. Exclusive collabs with the concentrates. Make sure you check those out. But they also got their own collaborations. They got their infused jesters, their infused gummies. Smoke like royalty today with over 300 different dispensaries carrying Gold Crown. Smoke like royalty only with Gold Crown.
No one gives away more cash and prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
You know, you guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like, okay, well, why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
Hey, give it up for David Tully, everybody. David Tully. This guy's got a hot girl.
Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways, cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. From Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Shoot him,
Attention sports fans, don't miss out on expert sports injury insights with Dr. Jeff Pierce of Michigan Sports and Spine. Join him every Tuesday on Big D Energy and Thursdays on the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep, where he offers top-notch injury advice. Give him a call, 248-426-9944. All of his trips sponsored by Michigan Sports and Spine and Amon-Ra of Southfield.
What's up, though? Welcome back to the Woodward Heavyweights live on woodwardsports.com. I'm Easy, joined by Spencer. We got young Chris and Nicholas Koloff. Why don't you smash like button and have a good time? We got some more around the league. We also got some Packers slander to throw around, too.
Oh, we'll get to the Packers slander for sure, but it was a packed week in the NFL. Fins up! Tua goes off and the Falcons go down. What the hell is wrong with Atlanta, and why can't they ever get it right?
Man, that's a good question. What's wrong with Atlanta is they allowed Kyle Shanahan to leave.
What if you went to like a big, what's wrong with America? It's big. I'm sorry, my brain's retarded.
They allowed Kyle Shanahan to walk out of the door. I thought it was going to be funny. They allowed Kyle Shanahan to walk out of the door, and they haven't been the same ever since. And obviously Dan Quinn did what he could, but now you have another new regime in there that's failing again. See you later, Arthur Smith. See you later, Raheem Morris. He's going to be on the block pretty soon. Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. They've got all the weapons on offense. They got Michael Penis, who is not a good quarterback now, and you got Kirk Cousins in there, but
he's also not a good quarterback.
He's not a good quarterback either, so you might as well just put your first-round draft pick out there. I don't know. Atlanta, they choked again.
I'll shoot them some bail on this one, though, like Chris likes to say. They were down Michael Penix, who was the better of the two on the roster, and no Drake London, but yeah, they're a bad franchise. Like, I know everyone likes Raheem Morris, but like, we might just have to give up on that experiment. He might not be the guy. Nope. The other thing too is, as a franchise as a whole, this general manager is the same one. We talked about this before the season. They drafted Kyle Pitts over Jamar Chase, Penei Sewell, et cetera, et cetera.
Yep.
Last year they traded a first-round pick. The 2020.
Sorry. Over Penei Sewell, Jamar Chase, Patrick Surtain, and J.C. Horn and Rashawn Slater.
Correct. Yeah. Kyle Pitts.
Yeah.
Who is looking like a decent tight end in the National Football League, but definitely not fourth overall. Beyond that, they went and they signed Kirk Cousins to this crazy, $200 million deal, however the fuck it was.
Yep.
And then you drafted Michael Penix the same season.
Yeah.
Well, what the fuck? Where's the logic in that? That's just mind-boggling shit. And then fast forward to last year, or this past draft, I should say, they traded their 2026 first-round pick for pick 26. Right now, that pick is slotted to be 12th overall.
Yikes!
What's going on? I mean, that GM, I don't know his name, should be fucking fired today. I mean, that's fucking terrible shit.
That is bad stuff.
It's been bad decisions. It's been bad decisions all around, and that's what's finally caught up to them, because they have elite talent in Bijan, and they have some nice pieces, but they just continue to just make incompetent
That's the thing.
moves
You got
all
pieces.
offseason. Remember, they were
There's
good
no
on Lamar
excuses.
Jackson, right? Remember that
they
too?
Were good on
They
Lamar
were too
Jackson.
good for Lamar
insane.
Jackson, and now you're paying
Kirk
what
Cousins.
you paid Lamar in fucking with Kirk Cousins and Penix contract combined.
Yeah.
I mean, it's insane.
Pitts was the first non-quarterback drafted in that draft.
Yep.
That is insanity. Lawrence
2021
Wilson,
draft, right?
Lance, Pitts.
Yep.
Chase Waddle, Sewell, Horn, Surtain, Donovan Smith. Oh, Devontae
Slater.
Smith.
Yeah.
Crazy work. Real quick, fellas. Does this win Keith McDaniels his job?
No.
Think he's a dead man walking?
Yeah.
I saw something this week come out that the locker room or like that no one's really out on him inside the building or whatever. But I mean, this is all about the owner thing. Because the owner can keep hearing this shit and they're not gonna keep winning games. I think I might pull a plug too. I mean,
JETS, Jets. Aaron Glenn gets his first win. Shout out Spencer and myself calling it all the way.
did.
Shout out.
Came down to it. Looked like
hey, gaudy calls in this one. Will this loss make the Bengals sellers?
I don't know if they can sell because Henderson got re-hurt. He had to leave the game early with a hip injury. So now you're losing value. Is it even worth losing value? You can sit there and wait. How'd they lose that game is nuts to me.
Also,
JETS.
Pittsburgh lost too, so I don't think they're selling yet.
Pittsburgh lost too. Baltimore did win. We'll get into that. But
spoiler alert,
Baltimore was a favorite to win the division still when they had one win.
Yeah,
they were
crazy.
They were minus money to win the division when they only had one win. So like, Vegas knows that division is still wide open. So I think the Bengals owners are delusional enough in themselves to hold on to all their pieces.
So you would sell them?
I mean, they're invested heavy too. It'd be tough to let go. You paid Higgins, you paid Chase, you paid Joe, you re-up and guaranteed some money for Henderson. It'd be tough for me to sell too. I've invested so much.
Yeah. I'm not. I wouldn't sell even if it seems logical. Nick, would you?
Yeah. I don't think they're going anywhere anytime soon. I don't trust the Bengals at all. All right. On the Jets' point of view, over under 2 seasons, including this one, that Aaron Glenn is the head coach. Do you see the Jets turning it around? If not this year, next year. And do you think they give him the time?
Over. I think when he sat down across from Woody Johnson, they had that interview. He had everything on his resume from the Detroit Lions to say, look what we did in this amount of time. And the Detroit Lions was 3 years, realistically, before we got going. And I think he's going to be afforded that same luxury. When Woody Johnson put the mic in front of his face and they asked about Aaron Glenn, the team, he kind of took the opportunity to shit on Justin Fields and take majority of that load. I think he knows it's going to take some time. At least AG explained that one very clearly to him.
I'm going to say over as well because I don't think you can truly grade a quarterback, you can't truly grade a head coach until they have a quarterback. And I don't think they're drafting a quarterback this year because there isn't one worth getting drafted in the top 5. So
and even then, you got to be like, oh, it's his rookie year.
Yeah.
Even if they did go that route.
Yep. So, yeah, I think he'll get more than 2 years.
He will definitely, for all those reasons said.
Yeah,
he'll
I think he will. I just know the NFL, you're out of here. You know, they cut you quick.
Yeah.
All right, Packers get the same exact calls as the Chiefs did on Sunday Night Football as Chris Collinsworth sure does love glazing Micah Parsons. Are the Packers
this guy
a top 3 team in the NFC.
In the NFC?
And are the Steelers dead?
Top 3 team in the NFC or NFL?
NFC.
Yes. Unfortunately, they are.
Packers? Yeah, for sure.
They are. I think it's us, them, and Rams.
Probably.
I'd say.
I think the Eagles are up there still.
Or Philly.
Yeah. I mean, look, Mike, what impressed me with them last night, I hate to say it, one, they put Chris in a glizzy suit, which has not been done yet this year.
Yeah.
All right. Number one.
But
Number
you
two,
locked them.
Remember I always say, like,
disgusting.
He did.
I don't need, like, the pretty season. Just give me to the playoffs and give me the genetic makeup of a championship team. Jordan Love was playing, like, golf with athleticism last night. He was very efficient. I think he had, like, 12 straight. God. And then he had that 1 3rd down throw where it's like he had to escape the pocket, and he just fucking, I don't know, just flung it halfway down the field to Christian Watson. Ended up catching that one. And then, yeah, they won the game. Tucker Kraft looks really good. And then the pass rush. You can say what you want.
Their front seven's nasty.
Their front seven's gross.
Yeah, but you know
Sean
what?
Gary and Micah Parsons
and Edrin Cooper
lived up to the billing last night.
Dude, those Pittsburgh linebackers and DBs could not cover shit though. Like that, I'm sorry. I'm not really that impressed with that Packers win. I'm not. I'm not saying it's a nothing burger, but it wasn't that great. So
I'm not saying it's a win to be impressed by. I'm saying they're a good team.
Yeah, they're still top 3 though. I'd go. My top 3 would be Lions, Eagles, then Packers right now.
I thought they got some calls in that game, but yes, they are still great. Tucker Kraft looks like he's fucking Chris Johnson out there with his 4.2 speed. When did this guy get shot out of a cannon? And can we get this guy a piss test? Because holy shit, Tucker Kraft over here looking like he's ripping roids or something. Who is this guy?
Last night, I can't
Seriously, who is he?
He's from South Dakota.
We got Chris Johnson and Gronk's body? Like, why does this guy look like the best athlete in the NFL right now?
Yeah, he looked pretty fucking good last night.
It's
It's funny,
scary.
too, because I was going to talk shit to a Packers fan because they put out, like, a tight end day graphic, and he wasn't on there. They were crying about it, and I was like, well, what the fuck has he done? But I didn't because I was like, well, he is kind of good.
He's balling this year. I got him on my fantasy team.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie. The fucking little
James Cook.
Little alley-up he does there. Little fucking, what do you call that when you kick yourself up standing?
Okay.
Yeah.
Karate Kid.
Huh? I don't know. The HBK.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool.
All right, Drake May dominating. How in the hell did the Titans fire Vrabel as well? And can the Pats come out of the AFC?
No.
Pats Colts fucking reunited.
Pats Colts reunited,
Shit.
but I do think it's gonna be the Chiefs again. I just do. Like when I look at these teams in the AFC. Does Drake May have what it takes to beat Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs? Does Daniel Jones has what it takes to beat Patrick Mahomes? Does Justin Herbert, does Bo Nix, do those guys have what it takes to beat Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs? Like, no, I don't think they do. And obviously they're better teams, and more than likely they'll have the home field advantage, and Kansas City still might not even get in the playoffs. It depends on how the season shakes out. But I think they're going to come back. Kansas City now with their full bevy of weapons. Kareem Hunt back, Rashee Rice back, Worthy back. I think they're going to go out there and they're going to shit on the Commanders tonight. And I think they're going to put the AFC back on notice.
Sucks. Probably would have been a good game if Jania was healthy, but yeah, they're going to get pooped on. And yeah, I mean, I think Drake May is legit, but he's just not ready.
Not ready yet.
He's not
I
equipped.
like the Patriots.
Like a Drake May could do it, but you got to equip him with some super soldiers around him. He's just not right now.
I like the Patriots. I like their makeup. I love Mike Vrabel. Obviously, I like a lot of the guys in their defense. But yeah, no, I don't think they've got the. I don't think they got the nuts yet to like knock off the Chiefs in the playoffs.
Spencer.
So if it came down to it, I'm taking Kansas City versus
both those teams.
I'm taking Kansas City too. I just
and
feel
even
like
probably Buffalo. Probably Buffalo too.
It's going to be a good playoffs though.
Yeah.
I'm taking KC all day in the AFC right now. I feel very comfortable about that. They're a team that's getting better as everybody's getting worse. I kind of liken them to last year's Philly, where week 7, week 8, they started to really pick up, and then they just became a powerhouse the rest of the way. I think that's what you're going to see there. But for your specific question, Nick, I'm looking at it as I can't pick.
Did you see it?
No, I was just looking at Nick. I was looking at Nick just doing the head spinner on there. But What was it again? I lost my train of thought real quick.
It's all right. We don't care.
I got you. We got two questions. Speed round.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
What was it?
Drake May, can they win the AFC?
No, this reminds me too much of the Texans right now until otherwise. The Patriots are this year's Texans. CJ Stroud, lots of hype, get to the playoffs, don't do nothing.
I dig it. All right, speed round, boys. Ready? Myles Garrett, 5 sacks, insane work, and an insane waste of talent. Mike Trout comes to mind for me, talking about a waste of talent on a bad team. Who is your guys' that first thought that comes to your brain? Talking about a waste of talent on bad
teams.
Calvin Johnson?
I don't want to say it. Yeah. That's right.
That's the correct answer.
Shit.
Yep.
Way to go, Nick.
It wasn't a bad team. When I see Calvin highlights, bro, I get sad.
Yeah.
Yep.
I almost like I could cry. Like, we fucking wasted that. And I mean, that's fucked up. That is fucked up to do to him. To give him a single playoff win, it's disgusting. Sorry, Calvin. Love you, brother.
That sucks.
Same with you.
I'm gonna go buy his weed for fucking apologies. God damn it.
Anyone in basketball, NBA savant over there?
Oh, NBA savant here.
Dame
nothing
Lillard.
that hurts like but nothing hurts like Calvin,
he won,
especially because that's Detroit.
Yeah, right.
Last one, fellas. Did the Bears choke their playoff hopes away as they got worked by the Ravens without Lamar Jackson? And will the Ravens make the playoffs?
I can't say they choked it away because they never had it on their fucking plate to begin with. You
They
can't.
would have
choke
won
something
this
they never
game.
had.
They would have been 5-2.
Brother, they were not sniffing the playoffs.
Not a playoff team.
Not a fucking chance. 5-2, yeah. They just came off a big win off the fucking New Orleans Saints. You know what I'm saying? Like, brother, no. We got to look at the context what they were doing. Barely winning by the Raiders. Barely winning by the Saints. They weren't doing shit.
No,
playoffs were never on the plate.
Bears are not a playoff team. They were never a playoff team. And the Ravens will win that division.
Hey, yo.
Okay. I'm fading the Bears, dude. They've done nothing to impress me yet. They've done nothing. Nick, what have they impressed you in any way?
They're fucking hard to watch.
The win at Washington. Obviously, they fumbled late, but they still took advantage, and Moody drilled the field goal. That was a good win.
But even then, I never thought. I think
That's
Washington a
why,
little
'cause
fluky
it was
too.
Jake Moody. That's why he likes the Bears.
You saw Washington when they played a real team in the playoffs against the Philly. They got fucking demolished. I think had the Detroit Lions been healthy, Washington would never got the cute little fucking anything.
Nope. But let me tell you about Loom Cannabis. You can go to loom.com to find a location near you. Use promo code WSN30 to get 30% off your order. They've got a ton of cool exclusive products like their buzzing drinks, 7.5 milligrams of THC wrapped in a can. It is delicious. It's perfect. It's helping Terry sleep at night. It's helping Sean sleep at night. You can get that same deal. Just use promo code WSN30 to get 30% off your order. It's Loom Cannabis, loom.com.
Get ready for the ultimate sports experience. Join former University of Michigan star and NFL sensation Braylon Edwards alongside the charismatic Shep.
Braylon Edwards, touchdown Michigan!
As they break down the latest in sports like never before. Tune into the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards!
Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. only on the Woodward Sports Network. Don't miss out on hot topics, insider insights, and the banter that keeps you coming back for more.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning, family owned and operated since 1981. You can go to sharonsheating.com or scan the QR code to book your appointment. Listen, DTE customers, you'll get a free furnace tune-up. It was 35 degrees when I woke up this morning. You're going to want to make sure your furnace is working. Go to sharonsheating.com. Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning, family owned and operated since 1981.
I thought I heard you say furnace tuna.
Furnace tuna.
Great meal. Shout out to Tom. Just got to meet Rip,
He's
Ron
smelling
Holland,
tuna pack.
Trajan Langdon, beef stew, Did I mention Rip Hamilton?
Rip Hamilton's my favorite.
Come on, man.
That's nice.
He doesn't even know who you are. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry.
He doesn't.
It's a joke.
Who?
No, Rip's the man. Rip's a cool guy.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I actually sent him a cameo during.
Shout out to Tom, bro. What a goat.
I sent Rip Hamilton a cameo during quarantine. I don't remember what I asked. Remember everyone was trying to compare that Heat team to the Pistons? I asked him like who would win or who he sized up, and he spent like a genuine time like thinking about it.
Breaking it down.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. Shout out to Rip Hamilton. Shout out to Tom. I forgot where we're going with this one. Are we talking Pistons? Do we give Pistons a little love before the game tonight? I mean, they are 2-1.
Yeah.
Arguably, and honestly, my respective opinion should be 3-0.
Yes.
Remember we talked about them being a higher seed, 4 and up. That's looking like it's probably going to be the case. Boston Celtics, if they're going to get out-rebounded the way we did last night, I mean, we shouldn't have came back in that game.
No. We dominated that game in the second half.
Yeah.
You look at Isaiah Stewart. He has been the second best player on this team probably so far in this season.
Yeah, consistently, yeah.
Consistently. He led the team in plus-minus again last night. He comes in and he plays. He's the best defender on the team. Probably hard stop.
Yes.
No, sorry.
I look at his defensive ratings and his ability. The man is special, and he's truly, truly grown and accepted that backup center role. What he does so well when he comes in is provides the energy. He's hit. Has he missed a three-pointer yet this year? Like, I don't know. The guy is playing lights out. I love Beef Stew. I talked about him so much for all defensive team last year. Obviously, the minutes restriction is what kept him off of the all defensive team. But this guy he's special. He's special, and he's truly found his niche. He is the longest tenured Detroit Piston on the roster, and I love to see him truly, truly being that guy. And the guy ahead of him, Jalen Duren, hats off to him, credit to him. He stepped up big time.
Like stupid.
Doing the dumb shit in Houston to get yourself kicked out of the game. Still a young player, even though he's been in the league. He's still only 21 years old. So stuff like that could affect a young guy. It could, spiral into something worse. He didn't let it affect him. Came back in the next game, was absolutely dominating against the Boston Celtics, doing everything. Again, the big passing with him, we know that is a point of contention where it's kind of a slept-on ability of Jalen Duren's. We're seeing it again this year. So shout out to him for going out there and stepping up after having a stupid ejection in Houston.
Yeah, shout out to him because I was very critical of him on the Woodward Pistons tip-off show yesterday, and I'm gonna keep that thread. It's gonna be an open, honest conversation all season. How many games is Jalen Duren outperforming Isaiah Stewart defensive or overall at the center position? And that's what I'm willing to pay him. That's my ultimatum. That's where I'm at with Jalen Duren. He responded well. I want to also shout out Tobias Harris, who responded. He's been sneakily struggling these first couple games, and you need a second score because we saw that when Ivy went down first, before you got Dennis Schroeder, Tobias Harris stepped up as the second leading scorer of the Pistons and remained that way, and then Beasley obviously ascended as well. So you need that additional scoring for Cade Cunningham, and that's why it's looking rough. That's why I'm not ready to go top 4 in the East just yet, because I agree, Easy, they should be 3-0, but they also cannot get comfortable digging out of these holes every single game.
No,
because they are getting in these holes. And yes, it's great to know that this team is good enough to do that. It's great to know that they have the fight, the will, the belief to do that. Sure. But don't do that every game. I need to see a game wire to wire where you impose your will, where you look great. And I'd love to say it's this game against Cleveland, but Cleveland's a damn good team, man. And they are missing Garland, who is a Piston killer. So I do expect the Pistons to take care of business tonight. But ultimately, I need to see more out of the secondary players behind Cade Cunningham. I need to see more out of Tobias Harris. I need to see more consistency out of Duncan Robinson. I need more shooting for this team because you saw how warped that floor gets when Cade doesn't have that spacing, and it's why he hasn't been as efficient right now.
And Cade's missing some bunnies. Let's be honest. He's got to get that efficiency up when he's at the lane. We all know he doesn't have that explosive, crazy athleticism, so he needs to hit those ones off the glass. He's fading away. He needs to knock down some of these shots that he can't be shooting 39%. If I'm not mistaken, I think he's shooting 39-ish% right now. that's not going to be the story of Cade Cunningham's season, but he hasn't looked great to start this one, but we're 2-1 without Cade dominating these games, which is a good sign for me long term. I think Ausar has showed a lot more offensive potential so far this year. I love to see that. He's looking more confident driving.
Great.
I love to see him slashing to the hole and soaring, going up to try to dunk more, which is nice, instead of just trying to throw it off the glass and getting some of those that hit off the back of the rim. So Ausar dunking more, I love to see. Obviously, I'm not the biggest Ausar lover because I want him to be able to shoot the ball more, but credit is due to Ausar Thompson. You don't win either of those games, I don't think, without him. So great to see him stepping up offensively for this Detroit Pistons team. And Duncan Robinson needs to get going. I mean, you need the spacing on this floor or on this team, and Duncan has not been shooting it great. So hopefully he comes out tonight, sparks it, and Ron Holland continues to be a spark plug off the bench.
Yeah, absolutely. I said it before. Obviously, my biggest gripe with the team build that Troy Weaver was doing was there's no defense and shooting, but I feel like that's the easiest fucking recipe to put alongside Cade Cunningham. They're finally starting to do that with Trajan Langdon. Beef Stew, though, big part of it. 71% from three. I just looked it up. 71% from three. Only 2 misses on the season. But definitely Tobias is a big part of that as well. You got your 3-point shooters need to hit threes if Cade's not going to hit them consistently enough. He's going to be the facilitator he is.
And it's going to make Cade's We've seen easier. Duncan Robinson step up in the last couple games and knock some of those down.
He's big in the Rockets game.
Chaz Lanier needs to do some more of that as well.
I like Chaz.
But shout out to my guy Ron Holland, dude. He is just so electric when he gets in the game. And I said this on BDE, but not having Jaden Ivey out there, the pressure that Ron Holland puts on the rim in transition is kind of unmatched when you look at the players on this Pistons roster.
Him and Ausar.
He is so aggressive coming down the lane. His fluidity with the ball in his hand and his finishing ability around the rim is something that you don't really have outside of Ausar Thompson. So you need somebody else to put that kind of pressure on the rim, especially in transition, and Ron Holland has been that. Every time he comes in, he just brings new life, whether it's defensive plays, whether it's making big threes, whether it's attacking in transition. Ron Holland has been extremely impressive.
Yeah, Ausar Thompson, 8 free throws the last one, and a couple finishes too.
Jalen Duren, 12
to
13 from free throw line.
Yeah. Duren had a great game from the free throw line. I do want to say with Ausar, though, he has missed a couple bunnies too. He hasn't been as great as finishing as I think he can be right now.
It's kind
of the Ivy thing, right? Ivy, you expect him to be an elite finisher, but he's really not. Ausar hasn't been that yet, and I think that is another step he can take. I like the midi. I think he's got to improve on his decision making with the ball, but I like him as a third ball handler on this team. I really do.
I feel like the first 2 games he was straight. The last one, but Boston is a good team as well too.
Yeah.
Duren, long 2. Little jumper. You want to see that go in?
Nope.
I did.
I don't care. Give me the Isaiah Hartenstein push shot, and Jalen Duren is an absolute monster. That's all he needs.
I'm just saying,
it's either that or dunk.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't never seen him make that shot, and he made it.
I don't think Jalen Duren's struggles, or when he has struggles, are about his ability. It's the mental side of it with him.
That's what you need. I agree.
That's what you need to see locked up. But we're going to go to break. We'll come back. We'll do mailbag. First, tell us about Caesars.
Caesars Sportsbook, ladies and gentlemen. Would you like to vote for Ausar Thompson Most Improved Player of the Year award? Head over to CaesarsSportsbook.com right now. Use promo code Woodward 1000 and win up to $1,000 back in bonus bets if your first bet misses. Scan the QR code or visit CaesarsSportsbook.com.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on Shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids, all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today. Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shep Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce. You're the go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you. A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man-meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
Best drink in the game right now. You guys know what it is. It is Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea. You guys know, because we've been talking about it all football season long so far. It truly is the best drink. They taste great. 4.5% alcohol. Only 100 calories. Perfect for tailgates, couch gates, or wherever you're watching Detroit football. So this season, let the good times cruise with Sun Cruiser and Woodward Sports. Please drink responsibly.
All right, I'm going to do a SAR 10. I was going to do the Duran double-double. We got a tough big man matchup with Allen and Mobley. Can I still do the Duran double-double? You guys feeling that or what?
I'm scared of foul trouble.
Yeah.
So I just did him for 10 points.
Duran 10? You like that? Pause.
Speaking to me, but sure.
Somebody's speaking to me.
I'd rather just do K25 Pistons money line. Keep it simple.
As underdogs?
Pistons money line.
I mean, look, brother. Jalen Duren has games where he gets 6 points and gets in foul trouble. Asar Thompson has games where he passes the ball and rebounds the ball. Like, I don't feel comfortable doing parlays with this Piston team because it's a different player every night. That's what makes them good.
Duncan for 20?
No, dude.
Call. Please call.
I'm just trying to get it back after he missed those threes late last night.
That was heartbreaking.
That was heartbreaking.
I was so happy for you when I saw him shoot that.
Asar 4 boards,
He got
Stu
fouled
4 boards, Asar 10 points, Duran 10 points, Caden 20 points. Feels safe. A little boring.
You can be cheering on those 4 rebound performances.
Okay, let me throw in a fucking little block here, or a steal, I should say.
I put a shit ton of money on Stu. Well, not a shit ton of money, but I put
6.
A little bit over a unit on Stu. 6 rebounds, and that hit.
That was wild.
Yesterday?
Yep.
Yeah.
I was cracking up with a straight Stu 6 rebound bet. That's a funny one.
That is a random bet.
What do you mean?
It worked.
It's plus money.
Yeah, anything hits. That's a good call.
He had 3 at halftime, so I was feeling real good. But then I looked in the fourth quarter. He still had 3. I was like, oh fuck! But he got it.
Nick, can I use that 50% live, or it has to be?
You can use it right now. You have to claim it.
But no, can I use it while it's live?
I don't think so.
No. All right.
I took yesterday good live bet though during the games. Bucks, Denver plus like 150 parlay boosted up to plus 250. That was a lock of a century.
Flannel's Bulge in the Woodward Sports Chat says, breaking news, Michigan has withdrawn their appeal with the NCAA on the infractions.
So they did cheat.
Nick?
Your thoughts, Nick?
Thoughts is, I thought it was lame to appeal it anyway.
They're trying to save some money.
I'm happy that they appeal, or that they didn't appeal.
Yo, Javonte Green, by the way.
And hopefully we can put this all behind it.
Javonte Green's been nice off the bench.
Giving you good minutes.
Yeah, he's got a lot of energy off that bench.
Yeah.
Like I said, I like Chaz Lanier too.
Yep.
He's looked nice.
Last and final thoughts. Hopefully they can put all of that shit behind them for Michigan.
SAR 2 steals, you liking that?
No, that's a sketch bet.
No?
I like it.
Averaging 1 steal and 1 block a game.
I like it.
I like it too. Let me see the numbers.
Nick's talking about Duncan Robinson 20 points. We get sketched out by SAR 2 steals.
Yeah, I don't want to say nothing.
I didn't take it. I was just thinking he might spark after the bad game last
All right,
night.
so he had 1 steal against Chicago, 1 steal against Houston, and then 2 steals against Boston. He's just warming up, baby.
I like it.
And the parlay, do you like it?
Yeah, what is it? What is it like boosted to?
Minus 130.
Minus 130?
Yeah, he's a favorite to get 2 steals.
Oh, I thought you meant. No, what is it? Like
favored to get 2? That's
it
nuts.
goes from, it takes a $10 bet to from $9 to $23.
Yeah.
All right. And then K20 points. Who else you like?
Tobias
the
like
Pistons bets.
14.
Tobias 14, so Tobias 10. Do you like Tobias 10?
Yeah, that's safe.
Mobley's a tough matchup, though, no? Defensively?
No.
I might stay away from that Tobias. Who you like better, Tobias 10 or Duran 10?
I think they'll both get 10 points. He's no.
That's what I'm saying.
Not grabbing me.
I just don't like I don't like betting on the Pistons, man. Their lines are tough.
Fuck it.
LeVert will have a good game against his former team, says Runyon.
Is he
Is
playing?
he playing?
I don't think LeVert's in.
He was
a little
questionable
hamstring
last I
team.
saw.
You ain't got to go home, but you got to get up out
Fuck
of here.
it, we're in. Should I take Cade 4 boards or just a tough team to bet boards against, though? Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
Well, that'll do it for us today. Appreciate you guys tapping in. Make sure you smash that like button for Easy, for Nick, for Chris. I am Spencer.
Why
One
for
more
me?
time, Glizzy boy.
One more time. Look at this guy, dude.
More time.
There he
It
is.
is Christmas
There he
for this
is.
guy.
Time to
Glizzy
celebrate.
boy.
Yeah.
Glizzy boy.
All right.
Hey, don't get any
Yeah,
mustard on the
enjoy it.
keyboard in there,
Yeah,
all right?
dude's
That's-
bleeding on.
that's
He's got
one.
ketchup on his shirt too from his
Yeah, dude.
nosebleeds. But appreciate you guys tapping in. Smash that like button. We'll see you tomorrow. We're the Heavyweights. Peace.